Hello, Divine Feminine. Welcome to the channel, all you lovely ladies and gentlemen in your Divine Feminine nature. That's awesome. I love all y'all guys, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful today's Saturday weekend. Yes. Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Actually, I've been in and out, working in the yard, trying to get things situated. And yeah, I'm kind of tired today. I'm taking a day off from the yard today. Yes, indeed. And so I thought, yeah, I'm just going to come in here, hang out with the girls. Maybe we'll find something to talk about. So I haven't prepped or anything other than prayed and meditated. And hopefully that will be all we need. Well, that card come from out of the center. So we're going to put that on top. And then we're going to shuffle one more time. And we're going to get us an archetype card. Let's see what we get. The offering. 64. The offering, 64. Oh, there it is. Looking for my crystal. 64. The offering. Well, we kind of know what an offering is. You know, many of us know we offer ourselves to our husbands, we offer ourselves to our children, we offer ourselves to our jobs, our careers, we offer ourselves to the Creator. In fact, the Creator actually offered us up to the world, right? We're all here. I don't know why that came out, but it did, the offering. 64. Let's see what we got here. Wow, yeah. And so the Creator, we've came here to offer ourselves up to learn from the world. The offering, the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed, it is time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. Wow, that's deep. Wow, I ain't never had this card, I don't think. And if I did, I truly didn't get the gist of it. When light, generosity, donation, volunteering. When dark, giving with expectations, keeping track. Go deeper. Odin's sacrifice of his eye in Norse mythology. Okay, and we also have here, if there is a gift you've been thinking of giving someone special, now is the time. That's beautiful. Once a week, Gandhi gave up speaking for a day, offering himself to divine silence. The offering can come in all shapes and sizes. Yeah. Well, as mothers, we know what offering is because we're often, given parts of our time to our children, to our spouses, to God. Really, when we're taking care of the world, that is our offering up to God, right? When we watch out for others and love others and And love doesn't always mean a smiley face either, because love can be offended sometimes, right? We can get upset over love, being offended by others' reactions or others' perceptions of love. So, I don't know where this is going to go, but we're going to check it out. First, we're going to roll some dice. Okay, um, the moon was in Chiron yesterday, right? And today the moon is in Aries. So yesterday was, I don't know about you guys, but it was a little like high strung for me yesterday. So I'm just kind of wondering if the moon being in Chiron, which is all about healing self and stuff, if all the different emotions that I was feeling over the last few days, and as we come to the close of, the beginning of the astrological calendar again, because Aries starts today, we ended Pisces yesterday. It closed out sometime last night. So if all these feelings and being there with Chiron, every single planet that was, everything was all like, where is it? Here we are. Here we are. See, Chiron's right in the middle of every single planet. So maybe, I assume we're doing maybe some healing yesterday, because I sure was. I sure was. As I was digging in my yard. Yes, I was. I really was. Thinking, going over things, I truly was doing some healing as I was out there working viciously in my yard. So, and it did me a lot of good. And, you know, I can see where we're all getting ready to open up a whole new chapter collectively, is what I believe. We have Cancer, and the moon. The sun is in Cancer right now at this time. It is Cancer season, right? And we have Venus, which, you know, seems about right, because we're talking motherly energies, divine feminine, Cancer, and we have 6, balance and harmony. So Cancer has also is about emotions. So we've got a lot of beautiful balance and harmony with the divine feminine emotions today. I know I'm in a lot better place, and I always hope for everybody to be in a better place, but we can't always have a perfect life, because sometimes we got to have things that shake things up so that we can know the difference between what we love and what we don't, right? Yeah, what we desire and what we don't desire. Getting grounded helped a lot. I had to do a lot of grounding over this last few days. Like, I don't know, it was like a storm come in, between feeling sad, feeling mad. um, I never feel sorry for myself. I question everything, but I don't question myself to feel sorry for myself, because that never does no good. So I go through a lot of emotions, avoiding that, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel like I'm very blessed, and I've done very well considering. Okay. Oh, let's do charms. Let's do charms. Okay, but today feels like a beautifully calm day. Way too many. But we're going to do this. Kiss the sky. Maybe somebody got him some sweet kisses. Yeah. Mwah. To the universe, I love you. Coming out of the dark. The star. Coming out of the shadows. Yeah, maybe I was doing shadow work, I reckon. I guess so. I guess we could call it that. Yeah, looky here. We got the dark moon, too. And the star there. So maybe you guys been working in your shadow work, doing shadow work too, healing old past and tuning up your guitar, getting ready to tune up a new song, new vibration. In our system, we got a new vibration coming, maybe. Peace. I'm going to turn this up. I like this peace sign, upward. Peace. That's also the Tau sign. The Tau cross in Asia, I believe. And we have here the spiders. So it looks like we're all beginning to weave our web again. Yeah, I feel like my web got tore out by a big storm, and I feel like I had to come back and start all over. But you know what? That's the way, that's a tower, right? I had a tower. Yep. Well, you know what I think about towers? I think they're awesome. I think they brush away and wash away and throw away everything that you don't need mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Just the things that you do not need. And you come back feeling more fresh, more clean, and more lighter. You get rid of a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Two of Pentacles, Divine Feminines, ladies, balancing out. Balancing out. Heart open, throat open, the mind clear, lush green, balanced out. I am so glad to see that we are all working on balance. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Understanding a storm, when you see a storm, a psychic storm. It couldn't have just been me. Because tarot card readers that I have been seeing have been talking about the same thing. Like a lot of dark magic was cast. Scribe. Guess that's God telling me I should write it down. Yeah, a lot of tarot card readers right now are talking about a lot of black magic that was thrown out over the collective. Maybe they wrote stuff up. Maybe they scribed stuff and then sent it out into the collective energies. I'm not sure because I don't know a lot about dark magic. I work through prayer and intentions, so I have no idea, like, really how you would, go about doing it. And my intentions are usually to my imagination. Like, I hardly ever write down a lot of my intentions. I just remember them. I memorize them through up here and they never go away. So we've got the scribe here. So maybe somebody, you got to be way smart and know a lot of stuff. This guy right here knows everything. He knows the secrets of the president. He knows the secrets of the Pope. That's the definition of this guy. This guy is somebody, so there is a possibility maybe somebody high up on the darker side threw out a lot of mess over the collective. We also had the presidential debate, didn't we? And that was pretty messy and scary for women. I don't know about you guys, but to me, pro-life is giving a woman and a child a home. That's really when you care about her life and making sure her and the child are cared for, educated, worked with, counseled, loved. To me, that is pro-life. Oh my God, we just went into the political field, didn't we? Yeah, I don't see anything pro-life about giving each patriarch over each state the decision of whether they want to allow women control over their own bodies. This is the Divine Feminine channel, so, that was pretty poisonous, what was said there. In each state. So every man who runs each state gets to be king and decide whether or not women and what a woman can do over her body, even if it's a woman running that state, because that's bullshit and wrong. We should be treated equal all around the world, because one woman in Kentucky ain't really all that different than a woman in Washington. And I'm talking about Washington State. I live in a Democratic state. And we don't do that. They're pretty much, this is a wonderful, beautiful state. You can go get a food box without showing ID. And that's something? Yeah. It's the first state I've ever been in like that. And they also give everybody in the state medical. Whether you have a job, whether you don't have a job, everybody has medical. And then, and their fees are really, really good. Like, they're based on how much a person makes and way on the lower end of the scale. Okay, now we do have taxes on food and stuff, but of course that helps to pay for everybody who needs all the things that they need. And that's what a democratic state is about. We're willing to pay more money in order to make sure, the people are all taken care of. And I think that that's real fatherly, taking care of the divine masculines and the feminines. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be had. But anyway, it seems to me like something from someone, since we were talking about magic and this one popped up. Now, I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know anything about how to cast spells. Anything I do in my work, I do through my imagination. I imagine it. I imagine my mind going out. I imagine my love being sent out around the world. I imagine good ideas going forth and hopefully and hoping it'd be like some of the great inventions where 3 or 4 different people from around the world go in to get a patent on the same day, right around the same time. And they're all like looking at each other because they've all got the same thing, which tells me about the collective consciousness. That's how I learned about it, through also monkeys taught me because of, well, anyway, the thing is, so I just send out energy into the collective, hoping that whoever can receive it will receive it. So I can't imagine that you can do that with dark energy. I think you'd have to have a heavier hit. Destiny. Wow. Destiny. Maybe this is them prescribing their own destiny, and us seeing and knowing it and feeling the things, that come out and about from the rulers of this world. Let's just go back to the rulers again. Kamala Harris behind Biden would probably been a better candidate. Get a woman in there. Why did you overlook Kamala Harris? Between Biden and Trump, why isn't there a woman standing up for women in the presidential debate of a man who wants to take away women's rights? Where are the women with educations, with college degrees, with women with fire? Where are the women? I'm sorry, I just got to ask that question. If everybody has looked up to Trump and his, I don't cut nobody down, but this man is not for the good of life. He's for the good of money. He's for the good of how he sees fit. Damn, this just went political. Okay, well, I expect I'll lose more. I just want you to know that we don't want that in our destiny. We must begin to speak up. We must begin to talk. I can't believe we went here, but we're here. Here we are. Maybe that's what made me so sick after hearing the debate, after watching that, and thought, oh my God, what will happen? Why do they care? Because they need more workers? If they cared for really, they would make sure that every child has a home and the mother too, to keep families together. That's pro-life. It's each and every one of our destiny as divine feminines to stand up for divine feminine, for the energy of the divine feminine, take our world back. Take our world back from patriarchs who have no idea what it's like to be a mother, who have no idea what it's like to be a feminine, who have no idea what it's like to have them control our lives. We do not benefit. We make less money than them. We have harder hardships than them. We're harder to get credit than them. It's very much an unequal world. And there's even more men born than there are women of them. What? Because I don't want to get nobody turned against their husbands or start any fights. I'm just saying we've got to recognize that the way to a better world is learning that we are equal to any man, woman, child, or animal. We're all equal. We're not better. I'm not saying that. But we have a right to decide what we want to do with our body. We can't make you get a vasectomy, dear man, and you can make how many babies a day? If you've got 100 women and you got enough pills, Viagra, you can go and make 100 children in a day. A woman can make one child a year. What's the problem? How many men do you know that's faithful? I'm asking a question. Please let me know if your husband's been faithful. If you've been married 30 years and you know that he's been a good boy, 20 years, 10 years, 10 years, it's got to be at least 10 years. So, and even less. I don't know what's going on in the outer world because I never spoke out about the unfaithfulnesses of my husband's because I felt it was a reflection on me because I wasn't good enough. Can you imagine that? Yeah, that's sad. That's real sad. But now I know I am good enough and I know it wasn't me. I may have chose wrong. Okay, I don't know if every man in the world is unfaithful. I don't know. I haven't talked to other women about it. But I'm ready. If other women would talk to me and let me know, has your man been faithful? Did he honor the contract and honor the children? Did he honor all those things? Now, I'm not trying to bash on a man because I don't think it's a man problem, but I think it comes from higher ups who set the standards for men, which would be the leaders of our country, the basketball players, the football players, the dancers, the singers, the pop stars, the TV, set the examples all around the world. King of Earth. I'm just asking questions and asking if you guys would let me know. Because I've never let people know about what I was going through before. I just run from state to state. I didn't want people to look at me like I was the problem. Of course, you know, that has to do with the trauma I had as a child, which I have worked on through healing and realized now that it wasn't me, that I was a good woman. And so I'm waiting for other good women out there to let me know how, I don't want to know your business. I just want to know if what happened to me is something that happens often. I suspect that everybody has probably cheated at one time in their life because when I was young, I cheated once on one of my husbands in the beginning, the second one. But he was running away drinking and partying all the time, and I was young, so it's not an excuse, but it happened. And so I try to understand all sides, but what I don't understand is after you get so old, I come to understand. I knew what I did was wrong and decided I wouldn't do that no more because it made me feel like shit. Perception. Yeah, I didn't want to hang out in the dark world hiding things and being sneaky because it made me feel really crappy. And wearing a mask. I don't think that this card is actually a bad card. It's a dark angel. Dark angels aren't always bad. I don't believe, I believe I have seen a couple dark angels. Yeah. So I don't know if dark angels are always bad. They just may have to work in dark places. And when you got to work in dark places, you got to wear a dark face too. But I'm just looking for other people's perceptions on their experiences with marriage. And if you've had a good man, please let me know, because I am really hopeful that I'm wrong. Real hopeful that I'm wrong. Hoping to God that I'm wrong. Hoping to God. It's a journey, right? Faith. I have faith. God says, hold faith. Faith. Believe that there are good, honorable men out there who honor their contract, who honor their wives, and honor their children. I read an article one time and I lost it. And I wanted to go back, but I couldn't find it. That if one man gives himself to one woman and those two invest in each other, over the years, they can build a kingdom. Because both has put their energy into one thing. And so we can only hope that for our daughters, right? Yeah, that's right. So if you've been, if you've had somebody and he's treated you well and good, leave a message in the comments. Let us know. If he didn't treat you so well and good, leave a message in the comments and let us know too. Because at this point in time, I'm on a quest now to see and wonder, is there faithful men out there? I don't even know that my dad was faithful to my mom. My mom and dad weren't faithful to each other. Yes, I do know that. And so you see, I've never encountered anybody in relationships that lasted, that stayed, And that's the problem. Like I say in the beginning, when I first started doing the tarot card readings, is relationships trying to figure out, the message is, relationships, they are so hard. Or for me, they have been hard. The message is faith. Keep the faith. Hold faith. Believe in people. God's changing everything, really. Everything's changing right now. Everything's changing from what we know it is into what the possibilities of what it could be. And we're a part of that. We're helping that. We're a part of the divine collective. We're a strong part of the divine collective. And we're going to continuously, look towards the light, raise the light, raise the love, raise the peace, raise the love. I got a big kick, right? Raising our love vibrations. Unconditional love is the highest vibration you can have. And unconditional love definitely starts with self, right? When we love ourselves unconditionally and allow ourselves our mistakes, allow ourselves to explore and fail, to learn from our experience, which makes it a very good experience in the end because we really appreciate what we learn when we've learned it, right? And that is the message, to keep the faith, to keep moving forward. 7, highly spiritual number, the sage. Keep learning, keep gaining wisdom, keep exploring oneself. And as you explore within your own life and, your own battles and your own things, you come out on the other side more wise, more understanding, and more loving. Yeah, a loner. You guys may be somewhat of loners. To all the hermits, huh? The loners out there, gaining the wisdom, learning to love ourselves through this, knowing that we are changing the world, we're changing the collective consciousness, we're working towards giving birth to this new world. And listen, for those of us who work our way through this, who go through this battle, who ask the hard questions, who push forward, we will be back in the next generations to enjoy what we helped Creator to create. Hey, look at that. We might not have the greatest life on this planet at this time, but our work will not go unnoticed. And we know we're all incarnations and we come back again and again. The earth, the mother dragon. She always brings us back when the time is right. And she knows and uses those who put in the hard work in this day and age and brings them back to enjoy the age they helped create. So we're going into the golden age. We will be back to slap dab in the middle of it to enjoy it. Right? Right. I believe that. I'm going to pull another card. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. X, yes. Yes. X marks the spot. We will be back. Just like that. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.